What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are back today because we have another brand new event that just dropped in Pokemon Go. I kind of knew something like this was coming since we've had the Landorus, the Tornadus, and all these other raid bosses around for it seems like months now, and we were due for a change for sure. I know a lot of people were getting sick of the same old raids in the tier 5 raids and stuff like that. So we have a brand new event. This one is going to make up for all this other stuff that's been going on. So we are going to talk about this event today. We have a brand new raid boss that people have been waiting for a long time. We got some brand new Pokemon coming into the game. We have a new shiny dropping in the game. We have a new item that is going to be in the game as well. So we're going to talk about all that. We're actually walking over here to the park right now to go ahead and set up. Got my tripod here. We're about to find a place to set this thing up and start talking about this event. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with these Pokemon that are dropping. As you know, Xerneas is the new raid boss that's coming in. I'm sure all you guys have heard already. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not 100% familiar with Xerneas, so we are going to learn together here. We're gonna break this Pokemon down. There is some, like I said, some new Pokemon as well that I'm not too familiar with. But we're going to go over all that together. We're going to learn about this thing. We're going to break down Xerneas, see exactly where it stands, what kind of movesets it gets. And we are going to go over the rest of the event details. So we made it here. Let me go ahead and set this bad boy up right here. We're going to get this thing started, go over all this news here, and see what you guys are most excited for this event. And then right after this event, we have the full month of May as well, setting this little bad boy up. But we have all the events in May as well that just got dropped right after this event just got dropped. So we got a bunch of stuff to go over, man. We are going to get this thing set up. We're going to put you guys right up on this tripod here and go over all the event details. And actually, we're going to have a change of plans here. I got so excited about this event, I just ran out of the house. I'm missing the little top part to my tripod here to connect my camera to this thing, so I can't even prop up my camera on this tripod today. So it looks like I'm gonna have to hold this thing, or maybe try to wrap this little, I have a little gorilla pod on here, maybe try to wrap this around a tree or something, but this thing is not going to work today, man. I forgot this little piece. I'll figure something out. Let me figure something out, and then we'll go over all this this info here. All right, so that was a straight rookie mistake to leave that part at home. But luckily, I'm at a baseball field right here. I found this little backstop or this little fence right here to prop up my camera on. So hopefully this thing holds up while we record here. So let's try to get through this information as quickly as possible. So this is the Luminous Legends X Event in Pokemon Go. So it says right here, I'm reading off the Pokemon Go Live website. So a legend will soon illuminate our world. Xerneas, the live Pokemon, will make its Pokemon Go debut during the Luminous Legends X event. Some dragon and fairy type Pokemon originally discovered in the Kalos region will be coming along for the journey as well, such as Spritzy, Swirlix, and Goomy. We will talk about all these and their evolutions. A new item will also be coming to Pokemon Go, which is the Rainy Lure. We also will talk about that here in a second. So the date and time of this event, so this one is coming up quickly. This one is coming up on Tuesday, May 4th at 10 o'clock a.m. to Monday, May 17th at 8 p.m. local time. So this is almost a 2-week long event. Now the features of this event, like we did already touch on, Xerneas will make its Pokemon Go debut in 5-star raids. This fairy type legendary Pokemon, originally discovered in the Kalos region, has horns on its head that shine in 7 different colors. As legend says, it's known to share everlasting life. So here is Xerneas right here. This is what Xerneas looks like. Again, it is an all fairy type Pokemon. It does get some pretty interesting movesets. We will go over that as well here in a second. Again, it is an all fairy type. It maxes out at 5,104 CP. So that is a big dude right there. So there is Xerneas coming into Pokemon Go. And now that we're talking about Xerneas, I was going to do this a little later, but now that we're talking about Xerneas, we might as well go over all its movesets and kind of where it sits compared to other Pokemon as well. So again, Xerneas is a fairy type Pokemon, but according to this right here, it does not get a double fairy moveset. Here are the available movesets right here. it goes from the best to the worst as far as how you compare them up. So it's going to get normal, psychic, and fairy type moves. It also has some bug and some fighting type and some electric type moves in there as well. But the number one moveset that you can put on this Xerneas, according to this right here, is Tackle and Giga Impact, which are going to be normal type moves. That is going to have a DPS of 17 and a TDO of 1096. So DPS is just a damage per second. This is pretty much how fast or how much damage this thing can put out quickly. And then we have TDO, which is the total damage output. This is just how much damage this Pokemon can put out over the life of that Pokemon. So Tackle and Giga Impact, both normal type moves, is the best moveset that you can put on that Pokemon. And then we have a psychic move of Zen Headbutt with Giga Impact. And then we have Zen Headbutt with Moonblast, which is a fairy type move. And you can go down the list right there. So there are the movesets that it gets. So being that the normal, the Tackle, and the Giga Impact normal type moves is the best moveset that you can put on this Pokemon, we are going to see where the Xerneas sits as far as other normal type attackers. So we are going to compare Xerneas right here in the normal type category. Since the number one moveset is all normal type moves. So let's go ahead and take a look at this chart right here and compare it to other normal type Pokemon. So if we look in the number one spot, we have Mega Lopunny with Pound and Hyper Beam as the movesets. This one has a DPS times TDO, so a total of 2,936. In the number 2 spot and the number 3 spot is Shadow Porygon Z. And then in the number 4 spot, technically it's number 3 behind the Shadow Porygon Z. But the Xerneas with all normal type moves has Tackle and Giga Impact. Again, this has a total of 1,701. So this is about 1,200 points behind the Mega Lopunny. And then right behind the Xerneas, we have some more Porygon Zs without the Shadow form. And then we have Shadow Ampibomb, Shadow Porygon 2, and another Ampibomb right there at the very bottom. So that is where the Xerneas sits. So technically it's in the number 3 spot behind the Mega Lopunny and the Shadow Porygon Z. So it looks like Xerneas, even though it is a fairy type Pokemon, it's going to be best utilized with the normal type moves. Now let's go ahead and look at where it sits with a fairy type move on it. So again, Xerneas does not have access to a double fairy type moveset. But we're going to look at where it sits with at least one fairy type move, as well as other Pokemon with at least one fairy type move on it. So starting off in the number 1 spot, this is going to exclude all Shadow and Mega Pokemon and all Pokemon that are not released in the game yet. So the number 1 Pokemon is going to be Gardevoir. This is going to have Charm and Psychic with a total of 1,432. And then we have Togekiss with Charm and Dazzling Gleam, 1,394. We have another Gardevoir in the number 3 and 4 spot, another Togekiss. And then we have Latias. And if we want to see the Xerneas, we have to go to the second page of these Pokemon right here. And then we have the Alakazam with Confusion and Dazzling Gleam, 1,099. And right below that, we have the Xerneas with Tackle, which is a normal type fast move, and Moonblast, which is a fairy type charge move. That is going to have a total of 1,096. So at 1,096, that is going to sit about 400 points behind the Gardevoir in the number 1 spot. So that is where Xerneas sits with at least one fairy type move. It is on the second page, but there isn't too many powerful Pokemon in here, so it only sits about 400 points behind the Gardevoir. So again, we can see that the most use, as of right now, again, like I said, I'm not too familiar with this Pokemon. If I am incorrect in any of these things right here, make sure to drop it in the comments below. Maybe you can help other people out as well if I'm wrong on this information. But according to what I'm seeing right here, double normal type moveset is going to be the best way to use Xerneas in Pokemon Go. And then moving on to the next bit of news here. So again, like I said, brand new Pokemon coming into the game. We have Spritzy, Swirlix, and Goomy that will be making their Pokemon Go debut. Spritzy and Swirlix will be appearing more frequently in the wild, alongside other Dragon and Fairy type Pokemon like Dratini, Ralts, Bagon, Cottony, and more. If you're extremely lucky, you might find a Goomy in the wild. So Goomy, Swirlix, and Spritzy all will be appearing in the wild. It says here Spritzy and Swirlix are obviously going to be more common, and then Goomy is going to be a little more rare, but it still is going to be spawning in the wild. As far as these Pokemon and its evolutions, here is Spritzy right here. Spritzy is a Fairy type Pokemon. It's going to take 50 candy to go ahead and evolve up to Aromatisse, something like that. It is also a fairy type move. That is what this one looks like right here. Again, it is going to take 50 candy to go ahead and evolve it up to this stage. There is only 2 stages in this evolution line right here. And then we have the Swirlix. Here is a Swirlix. Again, this is an all fairy type Pokemon. This is going to take, again, 50 candies to go ahead and evolve up to Slurpuff. This is what the Slurpuff looks like right here. This guy is going to max out at 2486. And then we have the next one here. This one is going to have 3 evolutions. This one is Goomy. This one is going to be a dragon type Pokemon. Goomy is going to take 25 candy to evolve up to Sligoo. Sligoo right here, again, it stays dragon. Maxes out at 2303 CP. And then it's going to take 100 candy to go ahead and evolve up to Goodra. Again, it sticks with the dragon typing right here. Goodra is going to max out at 3963. So there is an evolution line for Goomy right there. So hopefully it is not as rare as it makes it seem right here. Hopefully it is more available in the wild to us, just like Swirlix and Spritzee are going to be. And I try to look up where these things sit in the Go Battle League as far as PvP and all that stuff. The information is not out to us yet, so I'm not exactly sure where these things are going to sit. So when that information does come out, I'll probably make something surrounding that. But as of right now, there's no information as far as where these things sit in PvP. And we don't want to pass over these other Pokemon that are going to be spawning as well, because it is going to be pretty useful for us. So it says Dratini, Ralts, Bagon, Cottony, and more will be appearing in the wild. I'll show you why that's going to be important here in a while. But Dratini, Bagon, and Ralts are probably the most useful ones right there. And again, we're going to touch on why that's important here in a second. And then the new item coming into Pokemon Go is going to be the Rainy Lure Module. This lure module will attract certain Pokemon that like rain, such as water, bug, and electric type Pokemon. When you're near a Pokestop with an active Rainy Lure Module, you can evolve Sligoo. So Sligoo is an evolution of Goomy, like we just talked about. You can evolve it into Goodra. So it looks like to be able to evolve this thing all the way up to Goodra, we are going to need to activate a Rainy Lure Module. But you can also evolve Sligoo when the in-game weather is rainy. So 2 ways to evolve this thing all the way up. 1 is going to be rainy weather in the game, and 2 is going to be to use the brand new Rainy Lure Module to go ahead and evolve this thing all the way up into Goodra. And if you're wondering how you can get your hands on these Rainy Lure Modules, complete event exclusive time research to encounter fairy type Pokemon, including Spritzee and Swirlix. So another way to get those Pokemon right there, as well as receive a Rainy Lure Module and other rewards as well. So completing that field research is going to give us Swirlix, Spritzee, and a Rainy type Lure Module as well. And then finally, we have some good Pokemon coming out of eggs. We have the 7 Kilometer egg batch right here. So check this out. The following Pokemon will be hatching from 7 Kilometer eggs. So we are going to have Cleffa, Igglybuff, Azurill, Gible, Swirlix, and more. So Gible is going to be in those eggs right there alongside with the new Pokemon Swirlix and Spritzee. So in my opinion, these 7 Kilometer eggs are going to be pretty good to hatch. And as far as the raids go, Psychic, Dragon, and Fairy type Pokemon like Galarian Ponyta, Alolan Executor, and Xerneas, and more will be appearing in raids. And then event exclusive field research tasks will lead to encounters with Psychic, Dragon, and Fairy type Pokemon, including Galarian Ponyta, Gible, Spritzee, and Swirlix. Event exclusive AR mapping tasks will lead to encounters with Galarian Ponyta. You're probably wondering why Galarian Ponyta is coming up so much in these different things right here, and we will also get to that in a second. But Dragonite and Salamence will be able to learn certain attacks during this event. This is why I said the Dratini and the Bagon that are going to be spawning is going to be really important. So Dragonite and Salamence will be able to learn certain attacks during this event. So evolve Dragonair or use a Charge TM on a Dragonite to teach it Draco Meteor, and then evolve a Shelgon or use a Charge TM on a Salamence to teach it the special Community Day move of Outrage. So if you don't have a good Dragonite or a good Salamence with those moves right there, you are going to want to hunt down Dratini and Bagon in the wild to go ahead and evolve this thing up during this event to unlock those special moves right there. And then we have a nice little challenge to work together on as a community. So in addition, you can work with other trainers to catch fairy type Pokemon. By doing so, you can unlock rewards during the second half of the event. So from Tuesday, May 4th, so when this event starts at 10 o'clock a.m. to Tuesday, May 11th, so for the first week, local time, you and other trainers worldwide can work together to catch 500 million fairy type Pokemon in total. If the goal is met, special bonuses will be available during the second half of the event. So from Tuesday, May 11th to May 17th at 8 p.m. local time. So during that last week of the event, we are going to unlock these bonuses right here. We are going to unlock a 3-time catch XP bonus during the remainder of that week event. And then another brand new Pokemon. I know a lot of you guys are excited about this one. This is probably the best new Pokemon besides Xerneas that's coming into this game as part of this event. Pancham will make its Pokemon Go debut, appearing in raids for the rest of the event. So unfortunately, it is going to be in raids. It doesn't look like it's going to be spawning in the wild or hatching from eggs. So the only way to get this thing is going to be in raids, but we are going to have a chance to get Pancham if we go ahead and unlock this 500 million fairy type Pokemon in total, which I know we are going to do. We always hit every single goal that's out there. So Pancham is coming into Pokemon Go in raids. And here is why Galarian Ponyta has been coming up so much in these different tasks. If you're lucky, you might find a Shiny Galarian Ponyta. Shiny Galarian Ponyta will continue to be available after the event. And just a little sneak peek, like I said, we did get announcement of the May events, and the May research breakthrough encounter is going to be Galarian Ponyta. So after this event, Galarian Ponyta will be shiny, so you will be able to get Galarian Ponyta in the research breakthrough encounter in the month of May. I will be making a video for the whole month of May covering all the events and all that stuff, so stay tuned for that. But be excited for that. We could get Galarian Ponyta in the shiny form for this event and coming up in May in the research breakthrough encounter. And if that wasn't enough, you can also look forward to the Luminous Legends Y event coming soon. In this event, the legendary Pokemon, I might butcher this right here, Yveltal, whatever that is, the destruction Pokemon will be making its Pokemon Go debut, and Pancham will be hatching from strange eggs. So Pancham, even though it is only available in raids for this event, coming up in the next event, we will be able to get it in strange eggs, which is the 12 kilometer eggs we get from Pokemon Go or from the Team Go Rocket leaders. So that is another way to go ahead and get Pancham after this event is over. So that is all the events surrounding the Luminous Legends X event. And then we have the Y event coming up with Yveltal and Pancham coming in the strange eggs as well. I know that was a lot of information, so right here is a chart that you can go ahead and screenshot. I got this thing from Go Stadium. Really nice little chart right here. This breaks down the Luminous Legends X event, starting at the top there with the Xerneas, and then we have all the Pokemon that are appearing in the wild. Then we have the new Pokemon right there, how many candy it takes to evolve. It does break down the PvP IVs right there. Again, I couldn't find where they sit as far as PvP goes, but they did put together this graph that shows the PvP stats that you want to go ahead and get these Pokemon at. We have the 7 kilometer eggs, we have the raids, we have the Draco Meteor and the outrage on the Salamence and Dragonites. We have all the rest of the stuff right there, the challenge. We have the Galarian Ponyta in the shiny form, you can see right there. There is the shiny Galarian Ponyta. Then we have Pancham in its evolution of Pangoro, whatever that is right there, along with the PvP stats. So a lot of cool stuff right there. So shout out to Go Stadium for this cool little graph. So go ahead and screenshot that so you have an overview of this whole event right here. So that is going to do it for this event. Let me know what you are most excited for. I am definitely excited for Xerneas to come into the game. I know a lot of you guys are going to go hard after this one. I know a lot of you guys have been taking breaks from the Landorus, Tornadus, and Thundurus. I think I've only done like 10 or 11 total of all those combined. So this is my chance to go hard on Xerneas and the rest of the stuff right here. So huge event, man. Finally making up for these past couple of weeks that have been kind of all right in the game. Nothing too crazy going on. But let me know in the comments what you guys are most excited for as part of this event. That is going to do it for today's video. Make sure you drop a like if you like this video. Go ahead and share it with someone that might want to hear this information. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. It really does help me out. Turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. Again, I will be coming out with the May overview. All the events coming out in the month of May as well. So I appreciate you guys being here like always. Drop a comment, a like, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys on the next video.